Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Pangolin Tech Tips. I'm your host, Josh Rochford, and today we're learning about the U to Y Vim keys in New Vim. So let's jump right in. So to launch us off, let's begin with a U. U stands for undo. For example, if I go and delete this ward and then press U, it brings the ward back. Now, let's say I write 3 wards. I press the, escape, and I go back into instant mode. I write quick, escape, I go back into instant mode, and I write brown. Now when I press undo, it does each of these 3 independently. If I bring these back, capital U will do the entire line at once, like that. Because while lowercase u does change by change, capital U will do line by line changes. Next is V. Lowercase v is to go into visual mode. Visual mode is how we select different characters in Vim. For example, I press V, and as you can see, it changes our status bar to the visual mode. And now I can go using my H and L keys. I can select different things on this line. Now, if I want to select the entire line at once, I can simply do capital V, and it selects line by line. Finally, I can simply Control V will put me in visual block mode. Using this, I can go in any of the 4 directions with free reign. If I want to go from this position to here, or jump diagonally, I simply press O. If I want to go horizontally, I press a capital O. Next is W. W is for ward. Let's say my cursor is here. If I press W, it jumps 1 ward on the first character. Just like that. But if I press W here, it shows a problem. This is where I can use capital W. Capital W will skip these dashes and other signs between wards. In summary, lowercase w goes character ward by ward, while capital W goes space by space. Next is X. X is for cut. For example, if I press X here, it gets rid of the character my cursor is on. Meanwhile, capital X is for backspace. If I press capital X, it'll get rid of the character to the left of my cursor, just like that. Finally, you have Y. Y is for yank. This is like copying in Vim. So I can do Y, W to copy the word, or I could do Y, Y to copy my entire sentence. Then if I want to go and paste it, this is simply stored in my register, and I can just paste it anywhere I want by using the P. Capital Y, however, it goes from cursor position to the end of line. Just like that. It copies from your cursor position to the end of line. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. If you guys have any comments or concerns, drop a comment below. Until then, see you next week.